The Sensys Hinge is our high-end product. Thanks to the tool-free rapid assembly system, this premium hinge is incredibly convenient and simple to install. The costs associated with many common door sizes can be reduced, as they are often fitted with 3 or more hinges. With Sensys, 1 hinge less offers the same security. Its outstanding soft closing mechanism, the best of its class, allows Sensys doors to close gently and securely. Furthermore, Sensys is optimized for a broad temperature range of between +5 degrees and +40 degrees Celsius. As a result, we prevent doors from slamming shut in hot environments and from not closing completely in the cold. The damper on the Sensys hinge doesn't need adjustment. No matter how large or heavy, the door will always close safely and gently. This is because of the exceptionally large automatic closing angle of 35 degrees. The multi-award-winning design of the Sensys Hinge is absolutely unique and provides a final aesthetic flourish to the design of your furnishings.
Thank you for joining us for today's Hettich Product Spotlight. My name is Christopher Houston. I am the Technical and Distributor Coordinator in the Ontario market. It is my privilege today to talk to you about our integrated soft closing hinge, the Sensys Hinge. The Sensys Hinge was one of the first in the market, and it's a fully integrated soft closing hinge. Over the past couple of years, the integrated soft closing hinges have become a standard in the kitchen industry. Pretty much every manufacturer uses this in their kitchens, but it's also being used now with store fixtures, office and residential furniture as well. A lot of research and development went into this Sensys Hinge to ensure that the door closes effortlessly and smoothly. Its sleek design also has many operating benefits as well. The Sensys Hinge comes with an integrated soft close hinge, but with the same Sensys design, you can get a self-closing hinge and even a springless hinge. So all your needs are covered with the Sensys Hinge lineup. I want to discuss now the advantages and benefits of this Sensys Hinge. The hinge has a hydraulic piston in the arm, so when it closes the door, it doesn't matter what the size of the door or weight of the door, so long as you use the correct number of hinges for the door application. You simply close it. You never have to worry about adjusting closing forces, turning a hinge on and off. Attach it to the gable, and it closes effortlessly. The hinge also closes sooner than anyone else's. It closes at 35 degrees, sooner again than anyone else's. A simple, easy running action. The hinge works perfectly from 5 to 40 degrees Celsius. You never have to worry about temperature fluctuations affecting the closing force of the hinge. It has all the needed adjustments you have come to expect on a hinge. It has plus and minus 2 millimeters for the overlay adjustment, and +3 and -2 millimeters for the depth adjustment. The depth adjustment screws also have a feature where you cannot pop them out by adjusting them. There is even a special bounce back feature on the hinge. This is when you might open a door too strongly and the hinge bounces back, might even close on its own. The Sensys Hinge has a feature that stops this from happening. So you can see with the Sensys Hinge, it stops. This is a great feature. The Sensys Hinge comes in all the needed opening angles, such as 110 degrees, 90 degrees, 95, 165, 30, and 45 degrees. They also come in all your needed overlays, full, half, and inset. There are also special application hinges as well. Say you have a thick door application. The Sensys Hinge has a thick door hinge that works for up to 32 millimeters thickness of door. We even have a thin door hinge application, and it works for any door thickness from 10 to 16 millimeters thick. That's because the cup is actually only 7.8 millimeters thick, and it works perfectly. If you need a hinge for a glass door application, where you don't want to cut holes into the glass door, put cover caps on, and you want a clean look, you can have a glass door hinge that glues onto the glass itself. There is even now a mounting application where you can glue the mounting plate on to the glass as well. The 165-degree hinge is not only integrated soft close, it's also a zero protrusion hinge as well. So you never have to order a different hinge for that application. Now, what do I mean by zero protrusion? The door clears the gable. So let's say you have a pantry unit and it has internal drawers or pullouts. With this hinge, because the door clears the gable at 90 degrees, you don't need any fixing blocks on the side or making the drawer smaller. It fully clears the drawer. This helps to cut down your production processes. If you cannot have the door open a full 165, we have a clip that attaches to the hinge where it restricts the opening from 90 degrees, 105 degrees, 120, or even 135 degrees. You still get that zero protrusion aspect, but you can restrict the opening. So now, as you can see, the door's been restricted in opening. You don't have to worry about it hitting a wall or some other blockage. In most cases, you only need one per door. That's pretty much a Sensys hinge for any door application. So let's talk about the mounting plates for the Sensys hinge. Now there are two different types available, a manual height adjustment and an eccentric height adjustment mounting plate. Now, what I mean by eccentric, you can always tell the difference. You can actually see the third screw. By turning this screw, it automatically adjusts the height of your door, yet you don't have to loosen the two securing screws. A lot easier to make those adjustments. Hettich also offers a variety of ways that you can attach the plate to the gable. You can use your own wood screws, expanding dowel systems, or even Euro screws. We even have a plate where the wood screws are attached to the mounting plate so that you don't have to fumble with the drill bits and the screws to attach things. We also have a variety of different thicknesses mounting plates, from 0 mil all the way to 8 millimeters. So if you're doing a special application, instead of adjusting your cup distance, you can just switch to a different thickness mounting plate. Much easier in the production process. There is even a special half overlay application. A common issue that happens when you have a single gable and you want to attach doors on each side, you have to adjust the mounting plate heights because the securing screws will hit each other. The Hettich Direct mounting plate has the screws offsetting so you can attach the plates together in the same distance and not have to change your production ways or anything else to that effect. There's a face frame mounting plate as well, and various angle adapters too for all your specialty needs. So let's quickly review the advantages and benefits of the Sensys hinge. It starts to close at 35 degrees, sooner than anyone else in the market. So less closing force is needed. The hydraulic piston that pulls the door closed, there's no need to adjust it, turn a hinge on and off. You just attach it to the gable and it works perfectly no matter what the size and weight of the door. It works perfectly from 5 to 40 degrees Celsius. It comes in all the different angles needed, has a variety of restrictors when needed. The 165 hinge also works as a zero protrusion hinge. Mounting plates come in both manual and eccentric height adjustment, and they come in different thicknesses and various securing methods as well. I think you can see that the Sensys hinge and mounting plates are available in a full range of applications for all your cabinet making needs. For further information on the Sensys hinge or any other Hettich product, please email us at info-canada at hettich.com. The Sensys Hinge is available to any one of our distributors across Canada. Simply go to our website to find the distributor closest to you. Thank you for your time, and I look forward to seeing you at the next Hettich Spotlight.